Right, first night in Norway here, and I'm on the side of the road in a valley. I traveled about hour and a half away from where I was staying, close to Tromsø, and I know I'm pronouncing that wrong with a huge country accent, but it's what I'm working with. But anyway, the Aurora is actually doing pretty well despite forecasts being kind of iffy or weaker. But it's just really cloudy now. Clouds rolled in, and it really doesn't actually seem like it's gonna. It looks like it's just setting in even further as the night goes on. So I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stay here. Probably a couple more hours, just in case it clears up. But I did get off a few shots before the clouds rolled in. And it was pretty exciting. I was like, man, look at this. Just the color. Had some green with some red in there. Big, nice, bright streaks. And so I've just got 3 cameras going now, just doing time lapses, just hoping there's going to be a break in the clouds. So our flights here were perfect. Didn't really have any problems there. Driving up here tonight, actually had some pretty snowy conditions, which was kind of fun because I'm from Alabama and I don't ever really get snow at all. So that was neat. So I'm probably going to stay a couple more hours and then head back and try to get some rest because I didn't really rest on the plane. So this is kind of like my, let's see. I've been up for like 24 hours plus at this point, but it's not too cold. I'm feeling pretty good out here. It's like 30, I think. So, all right. We'll see if this night proves to produce any more, if there's any more clear skies coming. Hopefully so. All right, here we go. Doing polar plunge. It's definitely cold. It's cold. Oh. Here's my wife Dakota. We're at our place we're staying at. And lots of Baden. It's very beautiful. Golden hour here. Went on a run earlier and then took a little dip, and we're getting ready. We're getting packed up to go out for the night, and we're having a good time so far.
We are.
I saw a little bit of the Northern Lights the first night. Last night we went out and we didn't see anything because it was just cloudy. The data was very good. A lot of Northern Europe saw really good show, and North America too, like in Maine and different places. They had a really good show, but we were just there was not even a way to even drive out of the clouds. We drove up into Finland, and it just wasn't possible to get out of the clouds. So went out tonight. It looked clear. We're driving like an hour and a half away or so. So hopefully we'll get some good aurora tonight. What do you think about this trip so far?
It's very fun. It's the most beautiful place we've ever been.
Definitely. It's just like everywhere you look is a postcard. I mean, Northern Lights aside, like this is still, even if you don't even see the Northern Lights, it's still like a beautiful place. Yeah. So
the water down there is 100% clear.
Yeah. And the weather's been good. It's cold. It's like 32 out here, but it doesn't really feel like freezing.
No.
For some reason. When I was running earlier, it wasn't that bad. It really feels like it's mid 40s. That's what it feels like out here. I don't know if it's just because we're right on the ocean here or not, but anyway, we will check back in later tonight. All right, we just had an awesome night. Adrian hooked us up, the right spot, right location, and had really good aurora, and it was super fun. And I don't know how many times I said, man, at least 1,000 times probably. So it was an awesome night, and it's a little cold. Out here, snowing pretty good at the place we're staying at. Last night was really incredible. We really saw just a really good display of aurora, and Adrian guided us. If you ever want to come up here, I definitely recommend booking him for a tour. And it was just, it's hard to even describe just how incredible experiencing that was. It was one of the funnest nights of my life. And we're gonna be going again tonight, so the weather looks pretty good. After that, the weather kind of looks bad for the rest of the trip. But even when we got back here last night at the place we're staying, there was still, it was clear here a little bit. And so I got probably a pretty cool little time lapse, but it's snowing pretty heavy here. I think it's supposed to stay colder and snowy here where we're staying for the rest of the trip. But yeah, it was just a incredibly epic night last night, and really just that last night really made the trip for me. And it's cool though, coming over here from the States. We've just kind of stayed on US time. Like we're getting, like, you know, we're staying up all night and then going to bed about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, which is, you know, about bedtime in the States. So it's been pretty easy to stay up, and we're gonna go into town and do some stuff probably tomorrow or the next day. But there's no real reason to get back to get on, you know, we're just gonna stay on the States time frame. That way when we get back, we shouldn't have too much jet lag. So, but yeah, last night was amazing. Hopefully we'll get something really good tonight too. see a little bit of the aurora there on this live video. Above that mountain right there, still going a little bit. Tonight was really great, and it started off kind of slow. There was nothing going on. I was kind of worried because I was looking at the data, but I don't really know that much about it. I know a couple of things, and I definitely saw some seesaws in the BZ, so that kind of gave me a little bit of hope. And there was a little substorm. Got the Z52 here, doing some real-time video of the northern lights. Looks very cool. Wow. Wow. It's awesome. Whoa. Get the northern lights here in Norway. This is real-time video with the Z52. Real-time video here. Probably lasted maybe 15 minutes at the most. It was pretty short, but it was pretty bright, and there was some nice shapes. That mountain behind me, it looked like a UFO. Swirly doohickey had kind of sat down on it, and saw the whole thing shift from north to the south. And now the band is, like over the south poleward. I don't know how to say it, but anyway, really good tonight. I think the thing I liked about tonight was the aurora didn't storm quite as hard as it did last night, or not near as hard really, but there was some cool foregrounds with these snow-covered mountains. And I was in a stream, and the stream really, I got some really cool reflections off of the stream and the river. And the river was icing over in some spots, and so hopefully that'll be cool when I go back and look at it in post. And the weather is still not really looking good for the next couple of nights that we're here for aurora chasing. It looks like just wall-to-wall clouds, so not really sure we're gonna be able to do anything. This is probably the last night, but it's been awesome. And Norway is just an incredibly beautiful country all around. You could come here and just not even look at the lights and still be worth the trip. Of course, why would you? But yeah. All right, over and out. All right, it is the final night of our trip. We did not go chasing the aurora tonight or last night because it was very, 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 very cloudy. So we did some city stuff. We went to Tromsø and tell them what we did yesterday in Tromsø.
We did a lot. We went to the Troll Museum because troll mythology is very big up here. We did like a cable car that took you up, not to the top of the mountain, but pretty close, and you got to like look over the city. We ate and did some souvenir shopping, and
Did all the tourist things.
Yeah. Oh, we went to see the Arctic Cathedral.
Yeah. It was very, very beautiful. And then today I went for a run this morning, and then a polar plunge out in the water again. It was great. Except this time, if you ever come up here and do a polar plunge, wear your shoes. Just wear your shoes into the ocean. Because when your feet are really cold, you can't tell like how sharp the rocks are and stuff. So it just was a lot better.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then after that, we went into the city again to eat dinner and just walk around and everything. It was snowing a lot.
It was. It was beautiful.
There's a lot of snow in Tromsø right now. What was your favorite part of the whole trip?
I don't know if the Northern Lights I really like history, and so I really liked the Troll Museum.
That's okay.
But the Northern Lights was just like a once in a lifetime. Getting to see that out, driving all the way to Finland to do it.
Yeah. It was a lot more impressive than you thought it was going to be.
Very much.
In person.
I didn't think...
Like to your eyeballs.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to see anything with my eyeballs.
Yeah. That was definitely the highlight for me, was that night and then the next night when, we got 2 good nights of Northern Lights. And so if you're thinking about coming here, definitely come for as long as you can. We were here 6 nights and we got 2 good nights of Northern Lights. Mainly just all the other 4 nights were cloudy. So, especially like this time of year. And I think this is like some of the best time of year as far as weather. I think January and December and January are worse, but you should come for as long as you can to have the best possible chance at having good, clear weather. And book Adrian to be your Aurora guide. You can find his Instagram at Nightlights Films.
Yeah, don't book a tourist.
No, don't
tour.
book one of the big companies because they are going to take you out whether you see the lights or not, and they don't really care, and they're just going to try to get you money. Get your money into their pocket. And Adrian was incredible. He actually postponed the tour to have better weather, and so he succeeded in showing us the lights. It was great, and he was super nice and helpful. So that was my favorite part of the trip, was the actual Northern Lights. But aside from the Northern Lights, just the landscape up here, just during the daytime, it's just breathtakingly beautiful. The place we stayed at just had incredible, like, just postcard. I mean, the whole country is just a big postcard, essentially. So if you can come, you should definitely come here. It is worth every bit of the effort and money to get here. I can't think of anything else to add other than this is probably the best trip I've ever one of. It's hard to say. This is
the one that you're on always feels like the best one, but
the trip you're on is always the best one.
This has definitely been the best views.
Yeah, as far as just beauty, I mean, of course, you're not counting, your childhood vacation with your family, and so, because you can't rank trips like that.
Yeah.
But as far as like pure beauty of the scenery, I mean, this place is truly unbeatable. So, all right, over and out. Sayonara.